First off, I hope you saw today that we covered a lot of content, and we're going to be following this up in the next 2 days with the same amount of content. So I hope you had a great time here today. Make great connections during the event, afterwards. If you need an email or contact details for a discussion panelist or someone else, just let us know. If you're watching virtually, you can let our team know as well. Don't forget that in June we have 2 masterminds that are about 75 to 100 people each. Those are in Florida and then New York again. And then in July, 2 more masterminds, and then our big single family office summit in October coming up as well, and our annual Super Summit in South Florida at the Ritz-Carlton as well. Don't forget all these different ways you can get a return out of your time here today. Different structures, different strategies. The mental mindset models that we picked up on the pro athlete panel today I thought were excellent, for example. And I took some notes earlier during the event. I hope you were as well, on little tidbits. You know, like Ben, who played in the NFL, said to check the contract you made with yourself and see if you should still go work out when it's bad weather outside. You know, Michael played Major League Soccer, says win the morning, win the day. Some other notes I took out throughout the day was Alan on a panel this afternoon, and he said it's all about trust. He just got referred a $300 million investment because he makes sure that the investors eat first, and he serves the investors first, protects them first, and then he eats last. And that's important to building trust, and it's all about that in his eyes in terms of being successful. Todd had planned on 75 T-Mobile stores, and he made it to 150 before it was the right time to sell, which is connected to Alan talking about managing risk within your company. And I think the combination of all the things that we hear today, it's a lot to take in. Like, there's too many pieces of advice and insights and structures to try to implement it all. But it's like a food buffet. You take what looks good to you, what you want to digest right now. You're not expected to eat everything. And hopefully you meet a few new friends, a few peers, and get some different structures, strategies, people to connect with, potential joint venture partners, and niches that you should look into further. So we all become more polished and smarter each day that we spend here together is really the goal. Remember that a lot of family offices don't have a name tag of head of their own family office. So many times adding value first and like Dan said, you know, connecting people to each other is what leads to really getting great deals done, as well as just patience in the industry. And as I mentioned this morning, not structuring your deal right and not knowing there's 15 ways that you could structure a deal to be catering to the entrepreneurial nature of the investor you're talking to, or the fact that they like to lend against hard assets, or whatever that is something really important to keep in mind. A lot of deals don't get done because someone gets a no, and they don't follow up the other 15 times politely and find out what's the right structure. Tomorrow, I'm going to give 7 different slides on different ways you can use structure to get a deal done, because many times it trumps the strategy of the deal. So definitely agree. The whole point of throwing so much at you in one day is to make it interesting, have you not get bored, not have the event be slow moving, have it be a good ROI on your time here. Whatever you spent money-wise to get here is not nearly as important as the time and something else you could have done with your time. So hopefully stacking all these mental models and ideas on top of each other in a way that's customized to what you need right now helps you get stronger each quarter, and we hope you can join us for 3 to 5 of our 10 events per year that we're hosting. So we'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. back here in the room. We'll have another 35, 40 speakers on stage tomorrow and Thursday, and now please enjoy some cocktails, and we'll see you in the morning, 10 a.m. Thank you, everyone.